Yep, we are staying at the Alpaca farm here.
There you go. What do you think?
First day back in our new rig. Super excited to be back camping. Our solar worked great today. By 1 o'clock, we were already back at 100% after having to run the heat and everything last night.
And it's cloudy.
Yep, it is. It's a cloudy day, so happy with that. It did really well.
Yeah.
Yep, we are staying at the Alpaca farm here. We're about to take a tour, so we'll show you around, see what it's all about. I think we're only going to stay tonight. We were here last night. We're going to stay tonight, but I think from here, we're going to move over to Quartzsite.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
We'll show you around.
All right.
Yep, his name's Camaro.
Camaro. Think you're just a regular Chevy.
He's posing for the camera.
Yeah.
How about you? You going to give me a pose?
Nah.
Hi.
Just learned how to
Oh,
Hi there. Aren't y'all cute little guys?
This is sheer car.
No more than I do, probably.
Hi, guys.
I don't do well.
So, hi.
See if they'll let you pet them, Jess.
This is Odie. He is Fox's brother.
Can I pet you?
Yeah.
I don't want
They
to
like to be pet here. They don't like their pet.
Oh. I don't know who's calling me, but I'll call. That's my daughter.
Hi.
Hi.
No.
What's your name again?
Odie.
Odie.
This is Saren. His mom is Serenity, but she's not.
You're so soft.
This is Gizmo.
All right, I got something new for you guys tonight. Dinner with Doug. That's right. The guy who's never cooked until, we started this trip is now the head chef. So this is my specialty. And I figure, why not share it with you? First thing we got to do is we got to start up the stovetop here. And we got to get the water heated up so that we can boil some noodles. My thing is I don't want to do any more dishes than we have to because we're boondocking. So we got to use as little water as possible. So I use the same pan to cook absolutely everything. Just watch and see. So once the water starts boiling, I got to put my noodles in. We buy these cheap Walmart noodles, so you got to let them boil just a little bit longer than the other ones. But I have a very precise measuring technique. 1 handful per person. So that gives you the exact amount so we don't have leftovers or anything like that. I ain't got room for that. Then you just got to let it boil for about 12, 13 minutes. But in the meantime, I start getting my chicken ready. So when we get the chicken, we cut it up and freeze it in the bag like this. And so this is about a half a breast for the two of us. And so I don't have any salt. I guess I ran out of salt. So I'm going to substitute it with garlic salt. What do y'all think? It's a good idea? Why not? We'll put a little bit of that in there. Then we're going to put some pepper in there. And then I'll just mix it around in the bag. And that'll make sure it gets the seasoning all over the chicken. Get the chicken ready to be cooked while I'm waiting on the noodles to boil. Almost forgot the secret ingredient on the chicken. That wouldn't have been good. You guys have probably never heard of this. It's called Make It Stink. We were in Louisiana and we were at a Boudin and Kraken cook-off. And one of the guys gave me this. And I tell you what, I put this stuff on everything. It is so good. Noodles are done. So what I do is I've got this metal strainer. I just stick it in the sink, dump them in there, put that back on here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dry it out a little bit so it doesn't pop on me. Because I learned that when I have a little bit of water still in the pan, and I dump the oil in, then it starts popping all over the place. So I put a little bit of olive oil in for the chicken. You see I got the chicken all seasoned up in the bag. And you mush it around, that way it gets all over everything. And the oil will heat up pretty quick. So then I can dump that in there. And, you know, the garlic salt wasn't enough. So I got to put a little bit of garlic in there too with the chicken. And then I got a little bit of minced onion. Get that in there. Good there. Good thing is when you cut the chicken up like this, it doesn't take it very long to cook. You know, you give it a couple of seconds, then you flip it all over, and get the other side. Figure 4 or 5 minutes, and it's done. All right, so I usually tell it's done because I'll take my spoon and I'll cut it in half. And if it cuts in half real easy, it's done. And you know, when you look at the chicken afterwards, you can see it's just white all the way through. So that's the key. At least that's my key. And you know, the most important part is always cook on high. Always. Unless you're using stainless steel, then you're just going to burn everything. So once the chicken's done, then I just dump it right on top of the noodles. And this is the good part here. This is where I start my sauce. So for the sauce, I measure everything very precisely. You just take and dump some milk in there. Then get a little bit of garlic. I don't know, I like garlic. I don't know about you. And let me rinse this spoon because you know, don't want the garlic in the cream cheese. Cream cheese measured very precisely. I don't know. What y'all? That looks pretty good, right? I can get it off. Then we gotta stir it. See, you gotta get the cream cheese to melt down a little bit because it's lumpy when you put it in there. It's all lumpy. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna spill it if I try to show you. So I start smushing it down, and as I'm smushing it down, I'll take some Italian seasoning, add some of that in there. Then I'll add some fresh basil. A couple pinches is always good. Put some pepper. And I already put the minced onions in there. We need some butter. How much butter? You think I should just put all this butter in there? My wife would kill me if I did. I would. So we're going to put about that much butter. And still working on that cream cheese. It's still all lumpy. I almost forgot. I didn't have any salt, so I was going to use garlic salt. You know I like my garlic. All right, so once it's not lumpy anymore, then you're going to add some Parmesan in there. So I put about, I don't know, something like that. Ought to be good. Stir that in for a second. And then, depending on how thick you like your sauce, if you like your sauce runny or thick, I like mine a little thicker. So then I'll take some mozzarella and add to it. And the mozzarella thickens it up. So you have to be careful how much you put in it. Because the more mozzarella you put in it, the thicker the sauce gets. A little bit more. There we go. So as you can see, she's starting to look good now. She's thickening up a little bit. All right, So once you got your cheese in and you can see it's nicely melted, then you're going to add your spinach in. So I usually just add a couple handfuls of spinach. Ends up falling down in my stove. Something like that. And then let that cook down for just a second so that everything will fit in. Doesn't take long with spinach. And after that, you add in your tomatoes. I like these little cherry tomatoes. Just cut them in half, and then they're good. Stir that in a little bit. Then you take your noodles and your meat, and you dump it back in. Oops. 3-second roll. Stir that up. Let it reheat everything a little bit. And you've got a nice little pasta. And Jessica calls this Best Damn Sauce. There you go. What do you think? I almost forgot. Right when I'm done, while the plate is still hot, when you're boondocking, you got to conserve as much water as possible. So if you wipe all the cheese and stuff off of your spoon and out of your bowl or pan, whatever you want to call it, it makes it a whole lot easier to wash later.
For which I'm thankful. On the outside too big. And there you have it. Dinner with Doug. Somebody called Gordon Ramsay. You're big girl.
Here's the girls. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
We came right at feeding time, though, so y'all don't want anything to do with us, huh? Then over here, we have the guard dogs. How y'all doing? Oh, y'all are big. You like the camera, huh?
We just like to. That's too bad.
We got the little babies here.
And their mamas.
And the mamas. One of them's adopted.
Yeah. She was orphaned.
Is that not every teenage boy around nowadays? For me too. Well, welcome to Quartzsite.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are going to show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly here at Quartzsite.